think the divide is still there. It was personal when I left UCSF and started my own for-profit IRB. I called it an independent IRB. When I got here, it was called a for-profit IRB, very disparagingly. Profit was, it's so suspect in the academic world. Originally, OPRR would not condone any externalization of IRBs. It was absolutely verboten. And I had an IRB member who was an old UCSF faculty. He'd retired. He had the protocol approved at UCSF, and now he was transferring it to his new company. It was 9 miles away. And he didn't have an IRB in his new company, so he asked us to review it, and we did. OPRR would not accept the review because we were not internal. So he started his own IRB. It was internal. Now, there were only 3 members in his corporation, so he had his son, his daughter-in-law, his accountant, the lighting designer from down the hall, and me. And that was a superior IRB. As part of that review, which went on for months as OPRR stalled, they asked me directly, how can you prevent conflict of interest? And I wrote back a 10-point rebuttal that I still have somewhere about all the things we do to keep up some sort of firewall. This was somewhere in 1988. And I wrote that, first of all, the money comes into the organization. My company was the organization or institution. An institution is a public or private entity. My company was an institution. The institution had an IRB. The IRB did the reviews. They didn't know who paid. They didn't know who didn't pay. They didn't know how much was charged. So they were free to review or not, to approve or not. Of course, the question came up, well, they knew that if they didn't approve enough things, you'd go out of business. Well, true. But that's no different from an institution that's academic, because you disapprove enough protocols, your IRB is going to, your membership is going to get replaced. So I went through the 10 points. I don't think it was ever accepted, but it provided the groundwork for the later firewalls that we've all developed.